Welcome back everyone to Twisted Gaming TV. Today's video is about Cyberpunk 2077. Now on launch day I've played this for about almost 3 hours on my live stream, okay? And this is my review of the game so far and what I think about it. So let's go. Okay, so first off, you pick your mode, what you want to do. You got 3 different modes, Nomad and 2 other story type modes. You pick what character you want. You want like a man or you want a woman, and then you customize the character. I mean, you can customize how big their boobs are. You know, you can do their eye color, your hair. You can even do the genitalia stuff. You know, you can put a wee wee on a woman or a JJ on a dude. It's pretty crazy, and I'm showing it right now. Now, I did put a censor bar on this for YouTube, but there's even an option where you can take like her panties off and you can see down there and stuff too. It's pretty wild. But it's pretty cool at the beginning because you can customize your character and make it kind of look like you if you have the skills to try to do that. But this part was pretty cool. Now, one part when I did on my live stream a few days ago, I didn't like how you had to do this tutorial type thing because it was really long. I think before I actually got into the open world, it was almost an hour and a half to 2 hours to even, step in basically the open world, because until then I had to do the tutorial. And then I had to do this type mission thing. It was kind of like on a rail system or whatever. It wasn't really free. It was kind of like, a rail system. Now, a lot of people have told me this is more of a RPG type game. It's not like Grand Theft Auto, where you're extremely, free roaming if you want. Of course, I haven't seen that yet. Until you get past a certain part on this game, then you can free roam a little bit around the world type thing. But I mean, the crazy thing is it takes so long, and this is going to be a long game. If you have a patience to play this game, then this game is for you, okay? Because you're going to at least put 100 hours in this game. Now, a lot of us that doesn't have patience, kind of like me, we're going to struggle with this because we want to get in the action right away. There's a lot of talking in this game. There's a lot of reading. There's a lot of crazy button pushes, all kinds of stuff. And sometimes you can get lost on what you're trying to do. Like if you're trying to find something to get into a door, there might be an intercom, and I don't know one of my problems is when you're walking around and you set a waypoint to go somewhere, it's kind of off track. You might be going up a bridge and you're really not supposed to be going up the bridge, but it looks like you're supposed to be going up the bridge. Looking at the waypoints, that kind of wears me out. Graphic wise, this thing is pretty glitchy. I am playing it on a PlayStation 5. Of course, we don't get the upgraded PlayStation 5 till 2021, so it's probably going to look super impressive when we get the PS5 and the Xbox Series X update. Now, I had my friend Kyodaiken play it on PC. He says it looks extremely beautiful on there. He even tried like the regular Xbox One or whatever, and he said it was really bad. And of course, I've looked at some other videos where the regular PlayStation 4 and the regular Xbox One or whatever, the frame rate is super bad. I mean, 15 to 22 seconds or frames per second tops. Now, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X runs 60 frames per second, of course. But the problem is it's still glitchy. I mean, it doesn't really look that smooth either, even on a PlayStation 5. And it's not the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X. having problems running it smooth. It's just the game. You know, I've seen videos where in the story mode or whatever, people are walking basically through cars and stuff. There was a point where I was walking upstairs and my feet on my person was like sinking into the stairs and stuff. I mean, it's just, I don't know, you know, the game's kind of foggy looking. It's not super clear. Now there's a couple options on the game settings where you can take off like some type of grain settings that kind of, you know, makes it a little clearer. And there's like 4 or 5 other settings you can take off that makes it kind of clear. But it definitely doesn't run smooth. It's kind of choppy. Like if the characters are walking or whatever, you can kind of see the choppiness. It's not very smooth. I mean, honestly, you know, if you play Grand Theft Auto 5, you know, like, or GTA Online, you know, the online version, I mean, the graphics look better on that than on this game. And this game has been being made for 8 years, and it has this many glitches. Wild. But I'm gonna stop talking for a minute, and I'm gonna show you this scene when I was playing here. This is pretty cool scene right here, kind of like a shootout scene. I don't really like the aim stuff. It's not really accurate like GTA or Call of Duty type thing. Controls are kind of weird. So let's check it out real quick. And I'll tell you one thing, it takes a long time to kill these robots or cyborgs or whatever they are. Of course, they're not, you know, full humans, so I get the point. But that's kind of annoying sometimes too.
Button controller.
But sometimes you can really get lost in this game on where you're trying to go or what you're trying to do at some point. Because there's this one point where it looks like I'm trying to get out of this door, but really, you know, if you set the waypoint, you're actually supposed to climb a couple of crates or whatever and go up another level when the waypoint looks like you're supposed to go to the door. So, I mean, that took me a minute to even get out of there. I mean, that's pretty crazy. And then, you know, if you pick the other type, the Nomad story mode is what we're looking at right now. You know, you start in a garage and you're talking to this mechanic and you're fixing this car or whatever. And then, you know, this cop or sheriff comes up and, you know, you are arguing or whatever. There's just a lot of talking. There's different options where you can select how you're going to talk to the person, which I don't know if it makes any difference or not. But, you know, I don't know how these graphics look to you on here. But when you're actually playing the game, they just don't look really high end. Now, I know this game was made for current generation, you know, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. But when they can't even run on those systems, they should not even have put them on those systems. They should have made this game for, you know, the PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox Series X, which I guess they didn't know when the systems were actually dropping because, you know, this game has been being made for 8 years, so I get the point on that. But I mean, I don't know. You know, I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see when the updates come for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Now, I will say this: if you really want to play this game, you know, and you do have a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X, the new systems, or a PC, I would go ahead and buy it and see if you like this game, and you know, you might enjoy it. But now, like, say if you have a Xbox One or you have a PlayStation 4, you definitely need to skip this game for now until you get a new system or something, because it's pretty much unplayable on the last gen systems, you know, because I mean 15 to 20 frames per second frame rate. Forget that. I mean, I mean, that's just bad, very bad. Now there's a lot of mixed reviews on this. A lot of people probably like it, and a lot of people don't. Personally, after playing the game, I'm gonna play some more of it, but personally, this is not really my type of game. I was super excited about this game, but I didn't know it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be more of a GTA type game, not just open world, but more of a kind of a freedom type game. And it's not really, you don't really have much freedom. At least playing it so far, you really don't. I mean, you can walk off somewhere and look at something, but they keep bugging you to do this and that, and I don't know. I have mixed feelings of the game right now. Right now, out of a 10, I would give it probably a 5. Because I'm kind of half and half on this game right now. And sometimes the game, it's so slow, you're just wore out and you're irritated, and you just want to stop playing the game and pop something else in that's, quicker and fast paced. But a lot of y'all might enjoy this game where you sit in front of your system for 500 hours or whatever and play this game. You might like it. But that's my review for now. Like I said, the graphics are okay on the next gen systems. It's not the system, it's the game. It has a lot of glitches and a lot of weird things that's happening. Now, it's never turned off my PlayStation 5 like other people said it's crashed and stuff on their systems. I haven't had that problem on mine, so I can't say that, but who knows anyways. Hopefully they'll get some updates and, maybe they'll polish up some more stuff and fix some glitches. It's a brand new game. So, if you think this game might interest you, check it out. If not, buy something else. You know what I mean? Anyways, thank you for watching Twisted Gaming TV. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I'll always comment back. Till next video, see y'all later. Y'all have a great day.